What's happening, Wyoming percussionists? How you doing? Ed Brazil here from the University of Wyoming. And today we're going to talk about some of the fundamental motions in 4-mallet keyboard percussion. The first thing I'll recommend is that you literally get comfortable seated on the floor. I'm on the floor of the lovely green room here at the Buchanan Center for the Performing Arts. I'm comfortably upright with my back being supported by the couch behind me. And the reason for this is that a seated position is going to allow for everyone to find a comfortable upper body alignment regardless of their height or the height of the instrument's keyboard. We'll begin by reviewing the double vertical motion, which the performer is currently using in his right hand. This motion is used to perform notes sounding simultaneously in either hand, and of the three motions I'll demonstrate, it most closely resembles that of a snare drum stroke. The default position is where your elbow relaxes next to your torso and your forearm and fingers run parallel to, in this case, your legs. Practice playing an even subdivision while focusing on motivating the mallets with your wrist. Avoid lifting your forearm, as that typically results in pitch inaccuracies once you're at a keyboard. The next motion I'll explain is the rotation stroke. The performers are currently demonstrating its most common application, which is a double lateral stroke. Double lateral strokes are when two notes are performed by the same hand in rapid succession. Everyone should use this motion to perform letter C of the arrangement. Rotation stroke is a motion we're all familiar with, since it closely resembles the rotary motion we'd use to twist the doorknob. To practice this motion, begin in the same default position as the double vertical, and then condense the interval in the mallets until they're as close as possible. Pick out a spot on the floor, and using that same twisting motion, alternate striking that spot with either mallet. Try to make each motion as quickly as possible. Practicing the motions quickly and keeping the interval size small will develop the coordination most effectively. Practice the same stroke on a keyboard by having both mallets strike the same pitch initially and then widen the intervals. You'll notice the motion takes less effort as the interval widens. The last stroke combines the knocking motion of the double vertical stroke with the rotary motion in the double lateral stroke. The single independent stroke allows for greater mallet independence than a rotation stroke and should be used as the default for single notes performed by either hand. I'll begin in the default position performing rotation strokes. Notice that the non-playing mallet moves nearly as much as the mallet striking the floor. The single independent steadies the non-playing mallet by flexing the wrist while simultaneously rotating the forearm. Okay, I hope this brief introduction to some of the fundamental motions of 4-mallet performance proves useful, and I'd encourage further study by reading Lee Howard Stevens' book, Method of Movement for Marimba. All right, good luck.